Hello everyone, my name is Evan Jacobs. Welcome to another edition of Boxing Time TV, continuing our run of doing one every single week. We'll get more on that later. We have a very interesting bout today, one of the bigger bouts that's going to be coming up. Ryan Garcia, King Ryan versus Luke Campbell. And the date isn't set for this. We know that the bout is going to be made. I have two other bouts after this that I'm already preparing to do, and I'll get into those too. Ryan Garcia is a 7-5 favorite. He's 21. Luke Campbell's 32. Garcia is 5'10". Luke Campbell's 5'9". They're both lightweights, 135 pounds. Reach 70 for Ryan Garcia, 71 for Luke Campbell. 20 fights for Ryan Garcia, 0 losses and 17 knockouts. And then you have Luke Campbell, he has 20 wins, 3 losses. He's never been knocked out, but he's been dropped, and he has 16 knockouts. So both these guys can bang, and we're gonna get right to that. This is scheduled for 12 rounds. 3-minute rounds, 10-point most scoring system, no mandatory 8 count, 3 knockdown rule waived. Let's get right to it. And this is one of those bouts. I know that Ryan Garcia has been having some issues with Golden Boy. Things are, I'm not too sure about the whole situation there. I just know that he's going to be fighting. He's a very, very big name. He has a big following on social media, and that has really helped him in his career because if you can bring in the fans, as people know, you are bankable, and if and he's bankable. And this fight is for some interim title or something, who knows. And I don't really pay attention to all that, if you want to know the truth. That stuff doesn't really. I used to care more about it. I care more in the sense that I'm hoping that it helps the fighters. But then I'm kind of wondering if it does, because then you have sanctioning fees and it's just more money out of the fighters' pockets. Whereas I just think that there's fighters that transcend that. Canelo Alvarez could give up all of his titles. He's still Canelo Alvarez. He's still the man. So, and there's the woman. You have a Clarissa Shields. You have oh gosh, who else was I just listening to about on Tim Mannix's great podcast? I started listening to his podcast that he does. I will find out the name of it. It's just terrific. And it really helps me stay up more on the sport of boxing. I go to Fight News every day, and I'm trying to post every day now on my Instagram, on my Boxing Time with Evan. That's where you can find me if you want to if you want to talk to me. And then I do one of these podcasts a week. But Chris Mannix has a Sports Illustrated podcast. It's called SI Boxing, or Sports Illustrated Boxing, with Chris Mannix, and it's really, really good. He gets a lot of really good guys, talks with a lot of really, really interesting guys. Took us into the bubble, I believe, with ESPN's Bernardo Suna to find out what life is like there, talking about big fights, and it's entertaining. It's entertaining, and I'm always up to learn, and I love, I just love doing it through podcasts. I gotta be honest, not seeing a ton of flash from either fighter, although I give Luke Campbell credit. I think he's done something, because Garcia is not really landing, and he's kind of trying just to figure this out, kind of coming at like a range. And I think Luke Campbell, if I'm watching this correctly, Campbell's trying to time Garcia. He wants to land a shot and really kind of make see how well Ryan Garcia. We know we can land a punch. We know we can throw punches. How well can he take one? So we're in the final almost 15 seconds of this first round. Fairly even. We'll see if it heats up as this continues. And yeah, like I said, we don't know when this bout is going to be, but we know that it's going to be getting made. Seems like a pretty good fight for both guys. Although Ryan Garcia versus Jorge Linares, that was really good, because that would have been a very good test to see where Garcia is at. I think Garcia wins, and I think he knocks out Linares. And I have a lot of respect for Linares. Ryan Garcia took that round on 2 of the judges' scorecards. One of the judges giving it to Luke Campbell. Let's move right now into the second round. And these guys come out. And I'd also like to say right now, once again, you are watching Boxing Time TV. If you like what you're seeing, if you like what you're hearing, please like, comment, and subscribe. We picked up some more followers. We have 140 folks. We're going to be at 150 and then 200, and I am just thankful. One thing I really do appreciate about the audience out there for boxing. Oh, Garcia clocks him with a left. Wow, he shakes up Luke Campbell. One thing that I really do appreciate about the fans and about the subscribers out there, you guys hang tough. You know, we have a solid core. I haven't really lost any, and I'm admitting I don't have a ton, but I'm very, very thankful for the ones that I have. And you know, like I've been saying, I'm trying to do this every single week. You know, at least one a week, sometimes more when it warrants it. Like right now, and I'm going to talk about it in a little bit. We have 2 fights coming up that I'm going to be doing. But yeah, when it warrants it, and there was a time, you know, when this whole coronavirus pandemic started, that I was just doing one a day, and that was really good because that helped me get caught up. And now that those fights are kind of coming back, even though they're crowdless, now that they're coming back, and by the way, these guys are banging right now. These guys are banging, and so far Garcia seems to be getting the better of it. But man, Luke Campbell's cracking him back. So yeah. Anyway, I was able to get ahead. So we have a lot of fights that have already been done. So it's good. You know, I've already done Joshua Fury. I've already done Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, the rematch. So there's a lot that's been done, and I'm just thankful that, you know, I can do this. I'm thankful I have a simple setup. I just set it up, I do it, I talk, and you know, keeping up on boxing. I'm keeping up on it anyway. Why not do this podcast? So anyway, if you like what you see, if you want, if there's specific fights you want to see, direct message me. Let me know, you know, in the comment section. Let me know other fights that you want to see. Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. 2 of the other fights that I have coming up, I'm going to be doing Alito Alvarez versus Joe Smith. That's happening on, I want to say that's happening the 3rd week of August. So the fight I'm going to be doing before that, next week, or maybe sooner, is Sikroset Ringvisi. It's hard for me to say his name, versus Amnat Ruin Wrong. And those are 2 really good fighters, lighter weight fighters. And I want to say that one of them is the guy who beat Zhu Shming. That's how I know him. And then Ringvisi, he's the guy I believe knocked out Chocolatito. Although I'm gonna look that up. So anyway, we're done with the 2nd round now. And Ryan Garcia winning that 10-8, 10-9, and 10-9. So is he starting to take control over Luke Campbell? We'll have to see. Garcia's up 59-54 as we head in to the 3rd round. We'll see. He's moving around now, staying out of the way of punches. And Campbell throwing shots. And look, and Garcia just sort of, you know, fighting from a distance, and he seems to have Campbell where he wants him. We'll see, though. Can Luke Campbell come over the top with something and potentially penetrate the guard of Ryan Garcia? One of the things that Garcia used to do, and I didn't like it, is he would throw punches, and the way that he turned his head, it was like he was like getting out of the way of the punch as he was throwing it. And I thought, number one, that's going to take away a lot of his power, and number two, I thought it would leave him open to just be countered. So. Yeah, but he seems, you know, and especially under Eddie Reynoso, Canelo Alvarez's trainer, he has certainly improved. Garcia now continuing to try to break down Luke Campbell. Looking at the record of Luke Campbell, he has 3 losses. He has lost to Vasyl Lomachenko. He lost to Jorge Linares, and there's another fighter that he lost to, but I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it here. Okay, so sorry. He beat Ivan Mendy. He's beaten Argenius Mendez. And these are the names that sort of jump out at me because I know their names. And he's also, he beat Ivan Mendy, but he also lost to him earlier in his career. So, excuse me. So, you know, he has a decent record. He has a better record than Ryan Garcia, if you want to know the truth. It's just, you know, Ryan Garcia, these 2 fighters are at 2 different stages of their career. You know, Ryan Garcia, he's going to start winning titles, or if he starts winning titles, I mean, he's only 21 years of age. So he has a lot of time to just, really grow, really develop. And, you know, I think in many ways he is the goods. It's the question of can he, how good is he? Does he beat a Gervonta Davis? I don't know. To be honest, I think Davis is the best fighter from super lightweight to lightweight to super from junior lightweight, lightweight, and super lightweight. However, the thing about Gervonta Davis is I don't know that he's as disciplined. I think he's so naturally talented. He's getting away with it right now, but I don't know that he's as disciplined as he should be. And I just saw a fight, a thing of him sparring, and he's like, wearing a shirt as he's sparring, and I just read into that as, okay, what are you covering up? Are you not happy with the way your body looks? And it's just, hey, we are in the pandemic, and that's one of the things that Andre Ward said is, the fighters that are going to really come out of this are the ones that have been, keeping on it and fighting and staying in shape. So anyway, after the third round, Garcia winning that 10-9, 10-8, and now 10-9 on the judges' scorecards. He's breathing heavy, and Luke Campbell has a bruised rib. So we'll see if Ryan Garcia continues to go to the body and can, stop Luke Campbell. Do something that Vasyl Lomachenko wasn't able to do something that Ivan Mendy wasn't able to do, and do something that Jorge Linares was not able to do. So I have some noise coming from the backyard. Oh, and so now Ryan Garcia moving Luke Campbell into the corner and just starts landing, starts cranking up the pain. Oh, look at that. Ryan Garcia putting it together against Luke Campbell, landing hard, and it doesn't look like Campbell's getting up. Ryan Garcia, wow, hurt him to the body, fought from a distance, hurt him at the body, and then dropped him. Wow, what a fight for Ryan Garcia. I didn't even get a chance to talk about Ryan Garcia's record. Ryan Garcia winning by a knockout. The fight lasted 4 rounds. Garcia was not knocked down. Campbell was knocked down one time and has a bruised rib. Wow, what a fight, folks. What a fight. What a way for this to go down. And the scores are 30-26, 30-26, 29-28. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in to Boxing Time TV. If you like what you see here, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share these links. Please tell your family and friends. Please, let people know if there's fights that you want to see. Please direct message me and let me know. I mean, I had a feeling Garcia was going to do this. I didn't know that he was going to do it this soon. I thought it might happen sort of into the middle of the fight. But, hey, he adds the name, at least in a virtual simulation, he adds the name of Luke Campbell to his resume. And once again, thank you so much for tuning in to Boxing Time TV, where our motto is, if you like what you see, where our motto is, why wait, watch it now, and then watch the real thing when it happens. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you next time.